Alright, this is Oldmanpoole. I am back for round one. I think we will go first. And sand is okay. It does have all three colors of mana, which is nice. Like more blue. We do have the Ratchet Bomb early though, and that might be able to pick off a couple of early things from my opponent. We can't play the Jace right now, but I think this is probably a hand we need to keep in this deck. Having a decent number of land and decent number of playable cards is not a bad place to start. A lot can happen over our next couple of draws too. Okay, play Hissing Quagmire right off the bat, and pass back to my opponent. Alright, Dismember's another good draw to deal with something early. Opponents just played a mono red mountain, so he might be playing some sort of variety of mono red, but it's also, I mean, that could mean any number of different things. And he didn't have a one drop, so either it's a bad start for mono red or something else entirely. So play the other swamp here in case you want to build a Dismember. Gets a little bit less costly on our life total. I think next turn we have to play the island though, in the hopes of playing Jace on time. And I'll pass back to my opponent here though. Huh? Devil Mountain. Let's see what he's got. Okay, we're gonna put a charge counter on the Ratchet Bomb. Double red doesn't really strike me as a tokens sort of start. And probably want to move this up a little bit. Okay. So we've got our double black for Dismember. We'll just play an island here. Won't be able to play Cryptic Command on time. And not even necessarily Jace. But my opponent's also not doing much, so I don't think we're in a bad position either. Welcome to the chat, Sweet76. You see any sweet plays, definitely let me know in the chat. Yeah, it looks like he must be mono red, just kind of with a slow start. Let's see if he hits a land here to play off the Abbot. Yep. I guess not necessarily mono red, but definitely aggressive looking. Okay. So I wonder if I just want to kill both of these. I could Dismember the Abbot and blow up the Ratchet Bomb. Maybe that's a little bit too hasty. If we draw blue, we'll be using Jace. So we would probably want to have Dismembered at that point. I think we probably just want to use our spells, and he's going to be aggressive here. The longer we can delay things going bad, probably the better. So I'm going to use the Dismember on the Abbot. Well, or do I want to bring the Ratchet Bomb up to 2? I wonder if he's more likely to be playing 2 drops or 1 drops. He didn't have something turn 1 for red, at least. So maybe I want to kill the champion here and knock the Ratchet Bomb up to 2, and maybe get a card out of that. Yeah, that seems maybe slightly better. And we'll up our Ratchet Bomb here. And hope to draw an island for Jace. That's probably the best. Not quite, unfortunately. But we do still have the Ratchet Bomb to take care of the Abbot, at least. And if we draw any land, we can play Ob Nixilis and kill something else. If we draw blue, we've got Jace available. If we draw green, we have Nissa available. So any land is really good for us here. Probably hoping for green or blue, but any land definitely has its merits. Okay. Creatures and non-basic lands your opponent control. Okay. I think all of our non-basics, or a lot of them, intertapped at this point anyway, so. I wonder if we want to kill off Thalia or the Abbot more. We could up Ratchet Bomb one more time and just kill Thalia and not worry about the Abbot. She probably represents more damage as time goes on. On the other hand, if we hit like Ob Nixilis, we're going to kill them both anyway. I think I'm just going to pop the Ratchet Bomb here and go 1 for 1 with the Abbot. Okay. This calculation is not great. We'll counter something on his next turn, though, or cycle into a land. I think it is worth not just looking for a land right now. We actually wouldn't be able to play anything anyway, so we'll wait 1 more turn. Okay. I'm not unhappy to miscalculate the Chandra here. We're still going to take 3 from the Thalia, but again, hopefully we draw into a land and can deal with it. We'll take 3. The champion seems pretty reasonable in this deck. He's got a lot of humans. Alright, well, I guess we'll cast Chainer's Edict instead. Again, still hoping and praying for that land, but we're drawing a lot of reasonable interactive cards as well, so. And pass back to my opponent. A morphed creature. Alright. And pass back to my opponent. Stroke. Maybe we do play the Stroke of Genius right here. We really need to find another land. Wonder if there's any real merit in holding it, or if we just rather hit our land drop. I think like the being able to hold up the miscalculation instead of cycling it immediately was okay, but I think we want to play the Stroke right now, and if we draw a land, just play it. Yay, okay. So next turn we can play Obnixilis or Jace, depending on what looks better. And we're 1 step closer to Cryptic Command as well. And my opponent's definitely had kind of a slow start. Irish Shaman, okay? Looks like he's gonna maybe get a free card off that. Killing Fiend, okay. We haven't seen any instants or sorceries yet, but Killing Fiend definitely can get you dead in a hurry if he's got a couple of burn spells. We'll take another 3 here. Okay, 1 more land is good. I think we play the Obnixilis here. Kill off the Irish Shaman and make him use a burn spell or something to finish off Obnixilis with the Killing Fiend. Playing Jace just seems not super great because he'll probably just be able to kill it off. So let's play the Ob. I think it's a slightly better tempo play. Yeah. Boop the Obnixilis. It's a good thing he doesn't look too much like Gristlebrand. And welcome, Sakai no Kibao. Did I absolutely butcher that? Welcome to the chat. I may have absolutely butchered that. So I think our hand could have been quite good if we'd hit our 5th land just a little bit earlier, but we sat for multiple turns in hand without really getting good value. I mean, we did draw cards that we could utilize Chainer's Edict, Miscalculation. But we were kind of slow all the same. So I imagine he attacks Ob Nixilis with the Kiln Fiend. Oh, he doesn't. Interesting. Okay, just coming at me. I guess my opponent's like, you lose a life every time you draw. Terrible, terrible. Lightning Bolt. Yeah, he's just going at my face. You just have a ton of removal here. Maybe I should have killed the Chain or the Kiln Fiend. Just the battlefield. Yeah. It may have been. I guess I should just have 6 here. It may have been greedy not to. I was kind of hoping he wouldn't have something and just have to go in at Ob Nixilis. But I think we're going to pay for it with this game at least. Go to 1 here. Or I guess this is only cast effects, so the dual caster actually didn't get to utilize it. So we go to 4. We're not just straight dead, we're just very close. Okay. Bone Shredder's not a bad draw. I think we Ob Nixilis first and see what we hit. We hit a land, we can do that, and Jace. Can't play the Woodland Cemetery. Would we rather have Nissa for some reason? This is a good blocker. Maybe that's a better pick. If we do the Bone Shredder, we kill off the Kiln Fiend, we play Jace, knock down the Dual Caster. Neither way keeps us alive if my opponent has got some sort of burn spell. So I guess maybe we just want the Nissa in that case. Well, I'm not sure we want to start throwing lands in the bus either, so okay. I guess let's do our Bone Shredder and our Jace here. Definitely gonna kill off the Kiln Fiend. Don't want to use both of our black or both of our blue. And we just hope and pray my opponent's got nothing but lands until like the end of the game. Seems unlikely, but you never know. I think this is our best chance to win too. So we're just gonna give my opponent's creature. Wait. Oh, whenever it attacks. Okay. I was mixing it up with the. I think there's another Jace that gives 1 creature -2/-0. Oh, yep. All right. Chain Lightning. All of that thought and for naught. That's okay. Let's go to our sideboard and try again this next round. I think we were pretty close to having it there, actually, when it was just a little bit too speedy and we were a little bit too slow. So I do like the duress against my opponent. Just pulling a removal spell out of his hand is probably good. That might be pretty much it. Duplicate seems kind of slow. Didn't see anything that the Revoker really worked on. I guess there's that one Chandra. But stopping that doesn't seem crazy good. I guess maybe we just want the Revoker because it's a 2/1 and trades early on. And yeah, I guess maybe we can get that Chandra too. That was on like turn 4, right? Let's see. Can't remember which Chandra or what the name of it is. Chandra Pyromaster. Yes, I was smitten. Smote. Gonna cut the Stroke of Genius. Do like Noxious Gearhulk. Glenlenda seems great. Maybe Cryptic Command. It might be just kind of slow for us because hitting 3 blue is pretty hard, even though it's a pretty good card. Okay, I think I kind of like that sideboarding. The Chad over here. Heavens, the Chad. I've never seen so many bad puns. Welcome to the Chad, Umber Solus. Would I like to play first? I would still like to play first. I think I basically have to play first against this burn deck. This hand seems pretty good. We can play Garruk or Jace. We've also got a Bone Shredder and Dismember. This all looks fine. So I will keep it. We even got a Creeping Tar Pit first round, which is nice. I guess it doesn't matter for Dismember at this point. It might. Is there any reason to play a specific one? I guess we'll just play our Swamp. We can always play Jace a little bit later if we need to. I don't think it really matters which land we drop there. Opponent's still going slow, which is definitely not a bad thing for us. Okay. Guess we drop our Forest and just hold Dismember up for my opponent's turn. And I think the next turn we'll play Garruk and start making wolves. Okay. Whenever you cast a red spell, she untaps and she pings. Okay, I think we're just going to kill it with Dismember. I don't think we really want to leave anything on my opponent's side of the board. Oh, oops. Black, black, green. There we go. Oh, thanks for watching Scoot Horror. Ah, Mole Drifter. OP, the card advantage. So yeah, I think we're going to play Garruk here and make a wolf. I think that's just pretty good against my opponent's deck. It's going to be hard for him to deal with. Just a stream of 2/2s every turn. And Garruk can always kill something too if we need it to. Pass back to my opponent. Opponent probably land screwed here. Haven't seen any planes yet. He might be sitting on some good white aggressive creatures and just not to do with them. He might be debating on whether he wants to like Lightning Bolt the Garruk right now, which seems fine. Ooh, Thunderbreak. Okay. So definitely gonna have to kill that. It's our ability opponent controls. Okay. So we're gonna take a bit of a hit. We could just trade Garruk for it. I think we'll use the Bone Shredder here, though. Can't quite play the Nissa yet, otherwise maybe there'd be a reason to play that and make an Elemental and then trade the Garruk. But I think we're just gonna use our Bone Shredder here. It's a little bit mana ineffective. I guess we could play a non-invoked Mole Drifter and just chump. But I think we want to get in with our wolf, so let's play our Bone Shredder here. Yeah. So he'll get a free Lightning Bolt out of it, but this is probably one of his better creature spells too. And we're still going to be getting value off our Garruk here. Oh, that's true. You can actually redirect that. So that play was actually quite a bit worse than playing the Mole Drifter and just having it kill. Yeah. I did not consider that, but would have been a better play for sure. Oh, medium punt there. Have to pay attention to the redirecting. But my opponent may just still be stuck on red, too. He did think a long time before he slammed the Thunderbreak Dragon Regent. Ooh, okay. Seems pretty reasonable. And Rift Bolt. Okay, we're not going to pay the Echo cost. Alright. So we'd rather have the Architect of Thought or the Pernicious Deed in play. Pernicious Deed is pretty good against what my opponent could be serving up. Jace seems okay as well, though. Obviously don't want to draw off of him immediately. Maybe just having the board wipe is more important. Although, if we're drawing a completely new hand, we could always find like Damnation or something as well. I think we kind of just want the Planeswalker. And we'll just up Jace here. That is, of course, assuming that my opponent's going to use the Magus, which he might not, but kind of feels like he's looking for white still, so. His hand may not be great without it. So this probably is nope, I'm just going to kill the wolf. I was thinking he'd maybe redirect to Jace there, but guess it kind of works out to be the same if he just swings with the Magus to the wheel. I guess no. He should have actually just shot Jace with the Rift Bolt because he's going to get a little bit smaller here. And this could still kill the wolf, so a little bit of overkill actually. Lightning Strike, okay. And redirecting at Jace. So like I said, it works out either way. Still hoping to find green for Nissa. Still hoping to play Pernicious Deed. Okay. I guess we just drop the Deed here. And if he swings with the Magus of the Wheel, maybe we just blow it up. And we'll pass to my opponent. Opponent plays Chandra, which is pretty good. He's gonna deal 1 to me, I guess, or he's gonna exile a top card. Pernicious Deed does not have Planeswalkers, unfortunately, but let's see what he hits here. Boros Reckoner. Okay, pretty reasonable. So, do I just want to trade the Pernicious Deed for his Magus? Or do I want to hold on to it for a little bit longer? If we draw green, the World Waker ends up being pretty good. I mean, it's a little bit of non-bow with the Pernicious Deed because it'll blow up the forest. On the other hand, the forest blocks quite well. I guess not against the Chandra, though. Because they can't block. So I think we actually maybe will just sack the Pernicious Deed here. And trade 1 for 1 with the Magus. We have the Mole Drifter next turn. And a Thoughtseize. Okay. Guess let's start off with that and see what my opponent's got in his hand. Okay, handful of things. Dualcaster, Ranger, Devil's Play, Banefire. Wait, didn't he just... Oh, he didn't play it. That's the lie. That's interesting. Wonder why he did that. Actually. I guess he was just looking for a land. So it's exiled, the Reckoner, permanently. Ranger seems fine, although he may just not find white, so maybe we should get rid of it. Probably get rid of Devil's Play. He gets a little bit of value because it's flashbackable. We need Dualcaster. Dualcaster is very good if he finds another Lightning Bolt sort of effect. I guess let's speed up a little. See, man, maybe I just take the Dualcaster here. Either Banefire or Devil's Play will kill off Nissa, unfortunately. Dualcaster Mage, I think, has the potential to be bad for us, though. So we'll cast the Muldrifter without Evoke. At least have a creature on the battlefield. We can get one other thing with Duress next turn. Still hoping to draw green for the Nissa, of course. Okay. Thundermaw Hellkite. Well, that's probably not good for us. I guess he can't play it without a mountain, no. So, never mind. That was quite good for us. Wonder if he just shoots the Muldrifter right now. Looks like he's considering it, at least. If he doesn't, I swing at him with swing at Chandra with the Muldrifter. Yeah, looks like he's just gonna kill it. Which is fine. Get a little bit of value. And still don't have another green for Nissa. We were certainly worried about that given our kind of interesting mana base, but I can hit his Banefire here. He's got Champion Ranger. And I think we do just keep playing our lands. Do we want a Creeping Tar Pit the Chandra? Probably. Chandra. Pass back to after that. So we not need to play fast here, though, is our biggest problem. My opponent's just got to be tilted, not drawing any planes all this time. Okay, Abbott's a fine draw, though. Another white card. Man, we have been crazy lucky off of his reveals. I don't think Chandra's hit anything. The Abbott just missed. I mean, I guess we haven't hit our second four, so it all works out, right? Those are equally bad, I'm sure. Yeah, I think I'm just going to cycle the miscalculation here. Hissing Quagmire. That's a fine drop. And we'll attack with our Tar Pit here. And finish off the Chandra at least. And take a couple from his Abbott coming in here. Fire Fist Striker. Okay. That's good against the Quagmire. Take it here. And I'll play our Nissa. Is there any value in holding an island in hand? I guess not, because we can do the Tar Pit and make a land. Oh man, I should have chosen first. I can never tell which ones are summoning sick. Newly controlled. Top one. Okay. So let's hit that one, I guess. So that one's newly controlled. And we'll turn this into a creature as well. Well, I guess we don't want to block right now, so we're just going with the Tar Pit and keep the island back. Let's see. So he's got the champion, the ranger right now. He can flashback the devil's play for 2. So I guess he can kill the Nissa. He swims with everything and then flashes it back. No, my opponent's just gonna call it there. Alright, resolved Nissa. It's just enough. That was definitely a long, kind of painful game, though. I'm not sure how we're gonna fare if my opponent ends up hitting planes and is a little bit faster. I don't think we're changing anything though, so let's just send it back. I guess we could play the Prowler. Maybe we want Prowler as another just interactive creature early. I think our top end's pretty good though. I guess Liliana is pretty slow, so maybe we cut that. Yeah, that doesn't do a whole lot. Not as much as our other planeswalkers right off the bat. Alright. Welcome to the chat, Mind Trick 3. Ooh, we have the Damnation. That's pretty good. We don't have any play up until turn 4. I guess we have the Mole Drifter, which helps us find another swamp. I think we keep. Hopefully he doesn't have a blisteringly fast start. We can kind of get him with Damnation. If we draw green, Mystic Snake's pretty good. Glenlander seems fine. Ooh. Yeah. Definitely not what we're hoping for. Pass back. I guess at least it wasn't Champion of the Parish into Student of Warfare. That's the true nightmare. Okay, levels up. Heavens. Alright. Take our 1. Oh, this is actually not a bad thing for us to Damnation. He pumps a lot of mana and a lot of time into it. Oh, we can also have Dismembering it. Likewise, not a bad Dismember target either. If he levels it up, we'll probably just go ahead and kill it. Unless he's got another better response. Okay. So we're at 3/3 now. Attacks. I think we just Dismember here. Saving 1 life is significant. We want to be able to play our Mole Drifter next turn. Which means we're going to take... Yeah, we're going to take at least 6. So I think 4 life is worth it, even though it's kind of inefficient because we're going to end up Damnationing in a minute anyway, but the life matters. Not a whole lot, just drafting some Legacy Cube here. We have kind of a not fantastic deck, but a deck nonetheless. Alright, we'll cast with Evoke here. Playing the Dismember is also nice because we don't end up having to discard. Okay. Okay. Well, we can't suspend the Ancestral right now. Didn't hit a land, unfortunately. We can play the Glenlendra next turn, though, even if we don't have anything else in play. How long have you been playing Magic, Mind Trick? Okay, Ranger is definitely good for my opponent here. Let's see what he goes and grabs. Probably Perish and something else. Have we seen the other 1-drop turn? I think that's the only one. Champion the Parish. Oh, I guess that's all he's got. Okay, there's the Hissing Quagmire. I think we do want to play Glenlendra though. And I think... I wonder... Maybe we should just play the Hissing Quagmire Ancestral Vision, take 3, and then Damnation next turn. He probably plays 2 cards. And then Glenlendra ends up being pretty good after that. So yeah, maybe that's better. Or we can play the Glen. And I guess we have to Hissing Quagmire next turn, though. That doesn't feel fantastic. So I think this is going to be better. And we'll just pass here. 15 years, that's impressive. I started playing, oh man, back in Onslaught, I guess. And I would have been how old? 10 or so. But I haven't played consistently since then. I played just a little bit when I was younger and kind of got back into it around the original Innistrad. So you definitely have a couple years on me. Take the hit here. Hopefully he plays another human. Come on, another human. Nope, nothing. Okay. So we could consider playing the Obnixilis instead and just blowing up the Ranger here. Then we still get 2 creatures and maybe the champion attacks Obnixilis. I think that feels a little bit better. Next turn we can play the Noxious Gearhulk as well. Do have to play fast. Yeah, you stop for a while too. What's your favorite set? Noxious will be a good threat to get in my opponent as well. Okay, just gonna kill off the Obnixilis, looks like. Okay, add it. Fire Shaman. Morphs that. And we just play Damnation next turn, I guess. Seems alright. Take another 2 here, though. Damnation, black, black, couple. And have the Ratchet Bomb as well. Yeah, it feels like no one can ever escape Magic for their whole life. Find somebody else and you're like, oh yeah, I have some old Magic cards, and then you just slowly get sucked back in again. Which isn't a bad thing, but it is funny. That's cool. I actually have never been to a Grand Prix. I would like to, but never. Never gotten there. We're going to put a charge counter on the Ratchet Bomb. We'll play the Glenalendra. And pass back to my opponent after that. Okay. I worked in a... So I wasn't playing during New Phyrexia actively, but I worked in a board game store during the time. And it definitely always felt cool. Okay, so we're definitely going to get rid of the Rift Bolt here. And New Phyrexia just always looked sweet. I really liked the fact that Mirrodin lost. I don't know. It was unexpected to me. I know there was like a community vote on it, but I don't know. I just never thought they would have the balls or something to kill off one of the original, really, really cool Magic's worlds, Magic Planes. So we do get to Noxious Gearhulk. Oh man, I should have countered that though. My opponent probably recognized that I had F6'd for time. Ancestral Vision here, which will cast on us. I'm gonna go ahead and play Noxious. Kill off this dual caster, swing with the Glenalendra. I'm sorry, I'm maybe not a little bit coherent with the conversation here, but we're just low on time. I want to make sure we can take this game. Lindra. So despite the fact I wasn't super wild about this deck, we do have a pretty good matchup against aggro. Better than I thought. Noxious Gearhulk's good for gaining a little bit of life. The Damnation's pretty good. And we have a lot of interactive early plays, which is powerful. Okay, that's fine. We'll put Ratchet Bomb, counter, and we're probably just going to blow up the Magus here. We'll go ahead and duress my opponent. He might have a burn spell, but we force it to use it now instead of killing off the Noxious Gearhulk or the like. Huh. I'm surprised he didn't use the Lightning Bolt there. I'm just going to sacrifice the Ratchet Bomb, kill off the Magus. Play the Garruk. Green. Swamp. And swing with everything. And still have Lenelendra up. I think we're in a pretty good spot this game. I think my opponent would have to string together a couple of removal spells pretty quick. F6. Thanks everyone for watching. We're up to, I think, 6 watchers in the chat, which is definitely higher than usual. So hopefully it's enjoyable. Go ahead and swing with everything here. Active aggression, so we'll just go ahead and counter that. I guess we should use the Mystic Snake, actually. So, a decent attempt by my opponent there. Taking the Noxious would have been pretty bad. Create another wolf. Keep Bone Shredder up. I guess we'll play our island. And the off chance we need to block with the Creeping Tar Pit or the... I guess we used the Quagmire. Shouldn't have used that up over the Blooming Marsh, but we were in a hurry. Okay, did manage to sneak out game 1 there. My opponent definitely got super mana screwed in game 2. And I think we had a pretty good set of draws. And Damnation is definitely what we're hoping to see in this matchup. We had some good early game interaction. So I definitely, that may have been a match my opponent should have won, but a little bit of luck and I think some decent play we got there. I'll see you guys in round 2.